Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today's video is new all day clean with me plus cook with me. This video is packed and full of mom life cleaning motivation to get up right now and tackle your own mess at home or your house chore to-do list that you need to get done today, plus homemaking motivation. I'll be meal prepping for a week, so consider this my weekly routine since I do this once a week. I am a full-time working mom, so I don't always have time to make a full meal every single day, so I like to cook batches of a few recipes all in one day to last us for that week, and this system works for my small family. We are going to jump right in the video and start with my chicken adobo. It is a popular Filipino dish. Different Filipinos makes different version of their adobo though, so shout out to my sister Judy for showing me this recipe. She makes really good chicken adobo, you guys. So I did wash the chicken before I put it in the pot, and I used Thai and also some wings. I added diced onions. I only used half of the whole onion, minced garlic, some bay leaves, black pepper, and I'm going to add some soy sauce, vinegar, and water as well. You guys, I don't measure anything when I cook. This is the reason why I don't do a lot of cooking videos, because I cannot give you a straightforward recipe. But I can give you an estimate. I will put everything in the description box below if you want to check that out. Alright, so really quickly, I wanted to show you, I went to Smith's earlier. So I got watermelon, some bananas. I pick up more because I wanted to make banana bread. I got some avocados. I already used one, as you saw. And then I have Roma tomatoes here. I'm going to use these for the beef chili. These are red bell peppers, habanero, and I have some serrano peppers here. I'm probably not going to use all of these for the chili, but I got some. I always like to have that on hand. So this is everything that I got earlier this morning from Smith's. Usually I go to Smith's like once or twice a week. Out of our monthly grocery haul, so depends on what we need. If I decided to cook something and we don't have like produce ingredients, then I go to the Smiths. So the chicken adobo is already on the stove. I put it on medium high and let it sit there until it boils or until the chicken is completely cooked. It's pretty much done. Like I just like put everything in the pot and then wait for it to cook. So that's a really like easy dinner idea. If you want to try that out, again, I will try to put all the recipe like an estimate. Like I said, I don't measure anything. I just kind of eyeball everything, you guys. But I will try my best to put an estimate recipe in the description box below. So check that out if you're interested. Now we're going to make my beef chili. And here I'm just going to cut up all the ingredients that I'm going to need, which are white onions, a whole white onions, because I'm going to be cooking 3 pounds of ground beef. And then I'm going to be cutting some red bell peppers as well, serrano peppers. Usually I also put jalapeno, but I completely forgot to grab that from the store. I also put habanero since I like our chili spicy, diced tomatoes, and some kidney beans. So here I'm going to saute the ground beef first. I'm gonna add the white onions, let that brown for a little bit with some minced garlic, and then I'm going to put the ground beef, let the ground beef cook, and then drain all of the fat. After the ground beef is cooked, take it out of the pot, and then I'm going to start sauteing all the peppers. If this is your first time here in my channel, I just want to officially welcome you here. I am so glad that you are hanging out with me today. My name is Sel. I am a wife and a full-time working mommy of 1. If you like and enjoy contents about realistic cleaning motivations, satisfying home organizations, and some home decorating, I upload this kind of contents every Friday, so be sure to subscribe and don't forget to turn your notification bell on so you wouldn't miss any of my future uploads. And for all of my returning friend and subscriber, you guys, you know, I truly appreciate you and your time spent with me. So thank you so much for coming back and tuning in today's video. While I'm waiting for the ground beef to cook, I'm going to cut up the rest of the recipe that I haven't cut up. And then once the ground beef is cooked, like I said earlier, I'm going to drain all of the fat and the oil from it, and then take it out of the pot and then start sauteing all of the peppers and other ingredients that's supposed to go in the chili separate from the beef.
Hey, I've been dreaming about you. Every night I see you clear as day. It's just something about the way you make me feel, 'cause I can't concentrate anytime you're beside me. Yeah, it's what you do to me, I can barely breathe. Hey, I've been thinking about you and all the words that I'm gonna say the next time that I see your pretty face, 'cause I can concentrate anytime you're beside me. Yeah, it's what...
After I drain the beef with all of its fat and oil, I kinda leave it on the pot for a few more minutes, and then once it's completely cooked, I'm going to take it out like you see here, and I'm going to be using this same pot to saute all of the other ingredients that's supposed to go in here, and you'll see that here in a little bit. In the meantime, the chicken adobo needs some attention as well, so I'm just like mixing this up, and it looks like it's pretty much done. So I'm just going to try this out. I had to adjust the flavor because it needed a little more saltiness. I don't put salt in here since it has soy sauce and that's salty. And then it's pretty much done, so I added the serrano peppers just to give it a little bit of spice. It's not going to be spicy at all, you guys, just a tiny bit. So for the chili, I'm going to saute the red bell peppers first since it's the hardest of all the peppers. And then I'm going to give this about a minute, and then I'm going to add the serrano peppers and the habanero. And then I'll add the tomatoes last since tomatoes are super soft and I don't leave it for a long time, probably just a minute or two. And then after that, I'll go ahead and add the ground beef, the kidney beans, and add all of the seasonings I need for the chili. And then the last thing I add is the tomato sauce.
I can barely breathe. It's what you do to me, making my head spin in circles. And how you move with your body's giving me purpose. So just quit my job instead of wasting time spending my days with you. It's what you do. It's what you do. I can see you in front of me. All I do is close my eyes, and you're just standing there with your pearl.
After all the peppers are cooked, I did add the ground beef and the kidney beans. I rinse and drain it from the water. I used, like I said, 3 pounds of ground beef, 3 cans of kidney beans, and about 3 cans of tomato sauce. And here you'll see it is a lot, but this lasts us for a week, you guys. And it is so good. We like our beef chili like meaty and, like I said, spicy. This is just so good. For spices, I just use some black pepper, salt, and chili powder. Usually I add cumin, but I am completely out of that right now. I'm going to let this boil and adjust the flavor if I need to. Sometimes I would add either salt or black pepper. It depends on the flavor, but at times I don't need to. The tomato sauce and the beef itself gives so much flavor that I don't need to add any more. This beef chili, you guys, especially at this time of the year, it's starting to get very cold here in Las Vegas now, is so good. It is such a cozy, comfy food, especially at this time of the year. You can always pair this with some dinner rolls or garlic bread on the side as well.
All I do is close my eyes. It's what you do to me, making my head spin in circles.
This portion of today's video is sponsored by Easehold. They did send me this vacuum blender that I have been using nonstop for a few weeks now. If you are not familiar with vacuum blenders, it is a blender with an extra mode that sucks out oxygen from the jar before blending. In vacuum mode, the blender makes smoothies that were supposedly smoother, less foamy, and more consistent in texture than the smoothies we make in regular blender without the vacuum mode. This comes with this manual and also a cord to charge this. Like I said, I have been using this blender for a few weeks now and I am obsessed, you guys. I'm going to make my smoothie now and show you guys how this blender works. This has anti-oxidation function by vacuum to make the juice stay fresh. I can definitely tell the difference from using this compared to my normal blender. My smoothie don't change color or oxidize as fast, and it is definitely a lot smoother in texture. This Easthold blender has high power motor and 6-lip stainless steel blades to make juice faster. You see here, I used normal ice directly from the fridge, not crush or anything, and it worked perfectly to blend all of it. As for my smoothie recipe, I'm using avocado, a little bit of sugar, milk, and some ice. And if you are familiar with avocado, then you know this change color fast or oxidize really fast, but it is my favorite smoothie to make and I just can't help it, guys. But with this blender, my avocado smoothie don't oxidize as fast as it used to be, and like I said, it is very smooth, you guys. It's so good. After I put in all the ingredients, I'm letting the vacuum work before I start blending and letting all that oxygen out. And as you can hear, the vacuum is not noisy at all. As for blending, I think it's a bit quieter than my normal one. The end result is creamy and very smooth, you guys. And my favorite part about this blender is that it is portable, waterproof, and leak-proof. Super easy to clean as well. You can take this anywhere, including at work, travel, or even if you're just running errands, since it is rechargeable. This blender works 7 to 8 times after being fully charged and can be used as an emergency power bank, which I think is awesome if you're out and about or even just at work and needs to charge your phone ASAP. All you need is, of course, a cord to connect from the battery to your device. I will put the link for this blender in my description box below if you guys want to check it out and get your own. I totally love and recommend this product. Thank you so much, Easthold, for sending me this vacuum blender and for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Back to the kitchen, you guys. After I finish cooking the chicken adobo and the beef chili, I'm just cleaning up here. I like to clean up as I'm cooking and also right away as soon as I'm done, you guys. I don't like a big mess while I'm cooking. It just doesn't motivate me or inspire me to cook when the kitchen and the sink is dirty. Let me know in the comments down below if you are the same.
How you move with your body's giving me purpose. So just quit my job, stop wasting time. I'm spending my days with you. It's what you do. It's what you do. It's what you do. It's what you do. It's what you do to me, making my head spin in circles. And how you move with your body's giving me purpose. It's what you do to me, making my head spin in circles. And how you move with your body's giving me purpose. So just quit my job, stop wasting time. I'm spending my days with you. It's what you do. It's what you do. It's what you do. It's what you do. It's what you do.
Wanna be free of this heart, yeah. Wanna feel your arms around me. I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit.
Before we go eat dinner, you guys, I'm just going to tidy up the kitchen counters really quick and wipe them down. I wanted to show you this Christmas puzzle that my son did. I did told him I'm going to use this and incorporate it with our Christmas decoration, and he was so happy about it. I thought this was super cute.
Let's forget about tomorrow, yeah. Should I hide away forever? Should I close my eyes and never again hold you tight, call you mine, think about you every time? I remember that it's over, yeah. You never break, You never lie, you're never ever scared of the dark. So why am I the one who cries? I'm so afraid to be left behind. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop. Can't stop. Yeah. You never lose an argument. So I've been trying hard to pretend that I'm okay. It's just a phase, and everything is going just great. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop. Can't stop. Yeah. I always knew that this would happen. Yeah. You would find a new distraction.
So this is now the next day, you guys. I'm just going to put everything away that's in the dishwasher that I washed from last night. They are all clean, so I'm going to put that away and also load the dishwasher again with the dirty dishes in the sink. And then I'm going to start with the lasagna and show you how I make this. This recipe is a truly hit in our home. Both my son and my husband really loves this. While I'm cleaning up here and putting everything away, I already put some water in the pot to boil it with some salt and a little bit of oil so that the pasta wouldn't stick once I put it.
I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit. Can we let go of tomorrow? Yeah. You never break, you never lie, you never ever scared of the dark. So why am I the one who cries? I'm so afraid to be left behind. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop. Can't stop. Yeah. You never lose an argument. So I've been trying hard to pretend that I'm okay. It's just a phase, and everything is going just great. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop.
I'm going to cook 9 pieces of the lasagna. Usually I add extra just so when the one pasta break, I have an extra one. But I didn't this time. I just did 9 because I do 3 layers. Each layers have 3 pasta. While I'm waiting for the pasta to cook, I'm going to start with the meat sauce. So I use a whole white onion. I did dice it and then minced garlic. After this is like sauteed for a couple minutes, I'm going to add the ground beef. And same thing with the chili. After the ground beef is cooked, I'm going to drain all the fat and oil, and then I'm going to add 2 cans of mushrooms. We like mushrooms in our lasagna. It is so good, you guys. If you haven't tried it, go ahead and try it. It's so good. And then for seasoning, I just use salt and pepper. And the last thing I put after the ground beef is cooked is the pasta sauce, and then I let it boil and it's pretty much done. And then we're ready to assemble the lasagna after the pasta is cooked. So the pasta finished cooking before the meat sauce, and that's completely fine. That usually happens to me. So I'm just going to take this out of the water, and then I'm going to put it in a bowl or this deep plate, and I'm going to soak it in water, cold but not like freezing cold, just so it doesn't stick with each other and it stop it from cooking, because we don't want the pasta to be overcooked because we're still going to bake it, therefore it's going to be cooked again. And then the meat sauce here, as you see, I just added the sauce, and I'm just going to let this boil like I said earlier, and it is pretty much done after this.
It's almost like I can't stop. Yeah. Can't stop. No. Think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop. I can't stop. I can't stop. I can't stop.
We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. Don't know if I can decipher how your mind works. Yeah, you leave me wondering what it's like to feel your skin.
I turned off the stove as soon as the meat sauce is done, and then I turned on the oven to 375 degrees so that it's heating up while we're assembling the lasagna. So we're now going to make our cheese sauce for this lasagna. I'm using ricotta cheese, shredded mozzarella, and table cream. You can also use cottage cheese if you like. Just use half of the amount of the ricotta cheese that I have here. This is 64 ounces. So you can use like half of like I said, this ricotta cheese that I have, which is 32 ounces, and then 32 ounces of cottage cheese. You need 2 containers, you guys, because it's not going to be enough. So we're not a big fan of cottage cheese, so I'm just using all ricotta cheese. And then this table cream that I add here is optional. You don't need to add this, but I like to do it because it keeps it more moist and a lot creamier, you guys. And then I'm just going to mix all of this together and then add the shredded mozzarella. I don't need to add the whole bag, probably like about a cup and a half, or just until it is a little bit thicker. You don't want this to be runny, you want this a bit thicker so that it doesn't just like drip off from the lasagna after you put it.
Keep on trying till you give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more. You leave me hanging, begging for more. Think that I'm addicted to this, can't resist.
I put in some meat sauce on the bottom of the pan before I put in the pasta so that it doesn't stick to the pan. And then this is going to be our first layer. So I'm going to add about a third of this meat sauce on this, and then I'm going to just try to level this up. And then I'll be adding the shredded mozzarella cheese here. And then you pretty much just repeat the process after the cheese sauce, you guys. You add another layer of the pasta on top of the cheese sauce. And then about 70% of the meat sauce that's left on the pot. Add some shredded mozzarella, just enough to cover the whole layer, and then the rest of the cheese sauce that's left. You don't need the cheese sauce on top layer, just like the first layer and then the second layer, since we're only doing 3, like I said. And then after the cheese sauce, you add whatever is left of the pasta, which we would have like 3 left. And then for the top layer, it's just gonna be the meat sauce and the shredded cheese.
A little risk can go for it, cause I want you close. I'm so exposed when you're keeping me wondering. You know I'd do anything to be in your arms again. So give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more talking to you, and here we go again. Staying up all night to see if you've been texting me. Where do we go from here? I wanna go all in. So give me a sign. Give me a sign. Give me a sign. I just wanna let you know I could go for this, no more tricks. We could take things slow. Say you think about it too. When the lights go out and there's no doubt that I should be with, that I should be. We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in.
If you look at the side of the pan, you guys can tell this lasagna is going to be very meaty, cheesy, and creamy. After putting the shredded cheese on top, I'm just gonna put this in the oven for 30 minutes, 375 degrees. And this is the end result, you guys. It looks so good. Just make sure you wait at least 30 minutes before start cutting the lasagna and serving it, because if you don't, all the cheese would just like drip down on the side and it would just like look like a total mess. So make sure you let it cool down a little bit, but not like cold to eat. Just like let it sit for a little bit so all the cheese will settle. Moving on here, I need to clean up my son's bedroom. As you see, it's a total mess in here. I need to change his bed sheet and take down all the Halloween decor. I'm getting ready to decorate his bedroom for Christmas really soon. So if that's something you like to see, make sure you're subscribed to my channel and turn your notification bell on so you wouldn't miss it.
We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. So give me a sign. Give me a sign. Baby, just give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more talking to you and here we go again. Staying up all night to see if you've been texting me. Where do we go from here? I wanna go all in. So give me a sign. Yeah, give me a sign. Yeah, give me a sign. Just give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Give me a sign. Just give me a sign. Just give me a sign. Give me a sign. Just give me one more. Hello, how'd you do? I'm not broken, I'm just split in two. Hope you're fine. Ain't got time to do everything you said you would. Frames of the past and the memory of you just come running by. Pictures of sunny days with your smile in the bar. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. Try to be cool, even wear that shirt you wanted to. My friends think I'm lame. Since I met you, I am not.
So here I'm just sorting his clothes before I start washing them. I like to separate all the inside clothes from the outside clothes and also the shirts from the pants.
Shirt you wanted to. My friends think I'm lame. Since I met you, I am not the same. It was not meant to be a fairy tale with a happy end. Girl, you take care now. I hope we can be friends. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them.
I did wipe down his dresser where all of the stuffed toys are, but I didn't realize the camera wasn't recording, but I did wipe that down and organize all of his stuffed toys.
Know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them.
After his bedroom, I'm just vacuuming here at the hallway as well, and I also need to vacuum the stairs. If you have stairs, let me know in the comments down below because you probably know the struggle, especially if you have two dogs like me. And if you are familiar with German Shepherds, then you know they shed like crazy. So my stairs is always very hairy. So I really have to vacuum here multiple times a week, you guys.
Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. Oh, how'd you do? I'm not broken, I'm just split in two. Hope you're fine, ain't got time. I'm not broken, not broken, not broken. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. Even when my teardrops start to dry, even when the sun begins to shine again, taking all the advice there is and none of it has helped. Experience has made me realize that I won't build my life on empty words. Being so damn naive, it only hurts. I'm so tired of love songs, life never turns out the way they
I am now here in my son's bathroom, and same thing here. I'm just taking down all of the Halloween decoration and clean up here really quick. I'm not going to be deep cleaning the bathtub, but I'm going to rinse it and also wipe it down really well.
I've been trying for so long, looking for someone who wants me to. I've heard every cliche there is, and none of them make sense. I'm so tired of love songs. I'm sick and tired of love songs. I'm so tired of you. Looking back on how I used to be, I always thought that love was made for me. Oh well, I was just as blue-eyed as the sky could ever be. Loving you has made me realize I'm so tired of love songs, life never turns out the way they do. I've been trying for so long, looking for someone who wants me to. I've heard every cliche there is, and none of them make sense. I'm so tired of love songs. I'm sick and tired of love songs. I'm so tired of you. I'm so tired of you. I'm so tired of you. I'm so tired of love songs. Sick and tired of love songs. Even when my teardrops start to dry, and even when the sun begins to shine again, I've taken all the advice there is, and none of it has helped. I'm so tired of love songs, sick and tired of love songs. I'm so tired of you. Ooh, sick and tired of you. I'm so tired of love songs that never turns out the way they do. I've been trying for so long, looking for someone to help me through. I've heard every cliche there is, and none of them make sense. I'm so tired of love songs, sick and tired of love songs. I'm so tired of you.
Oh no, I gave my heart away. Went a bit too far, so wrong. Oh no, open up my soul. But babe, how could I know you're cold? Shame on you, should have seen what you were like. Dangerously nice. You got me all lost, so blinded. You got me all lost. Listen to my heart. I gotta be lost, survived it. Now you're all gone, 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 my friend. Oh Lord, I guess you fooled me once, but I ain't falling twice.
Just like the toilet, when I clean the bathroom floor or mop it, I like to use something that's disposable so I don't have to reuse it somewhere else, because I don't know, that's just, I can't do that. So I'm using the sweeper wet jet to mop this bathroom floor, and then when I'm done, I'm just going to throw this away. And if you see my dog running back and forth, that is Thor. He just like to be around me every time I'm somewhere else in the house, whether I'm cleaning or just sitting on the couch. She just likes to be around. This one is Dixie now, and I'm here in the laundry room, still like trying to do a load while I'm doing other things. Let me know if you can relate, you guys. This is like mom life, and I don't get to do this every single day. Like I told you, I do work a full-time job. I work 10 hours a day for 4 days. I do have 3 days off, but still I have to catch up with all of these house chores, because when I do work, you guys, I don't really do that much at home because I am too tired. When I get home, it takes me at least like 30 minutes to an hour to go to work. Same thing going back. So that's like a whole half day being at work. And when I get home, I just want to relax and hang out with my family. So I don't really get to do a lot of cleaning. I do that all on my days off. I still do tidy up on my days off and maintain certain areas of the house, like the kitchen, the bathroom, of course the floor, because our floor gets super hairy if I haven't mentioned that. And yeah, those are the things that, like light cleaning, I do on my working days, and then like deep cleaning and laundry, I try to do those on my days off, and also like cooking, like what I just did here.
All lies. Oh Lord, I ain't gonna run. My rise has just begun. I'll shine. Shame on you. Should have seen what you were like. Dangerously nice.
So I am now here in our living room, and I'm just giving the couch here a quick vacuuming. I didn't vacuum the big couch as much as I am doing here in the small one, because the dogs are not allowed on the big one, but they are allowed in the small one. This is basically the only couch they are allowed to sit. They are not allowed in the family room couch as well, just because it gets too much hair and it's a lot to vacuum, you guys. They are allowed on this small couch, but they don't really go here as often because we don't really hang out in this living room as much as we are in our family room, just because the TV there is bigger and the space is bigger as well, and our dogs likes to hang out with us. But every once in a while they like to come here and sit on their couch, and that's totally fine. The couch covers are washable, so I usually just go wash that once or twice a month, and it works just fine.
Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing that I haven't done to make you notice me. Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. I don't know what I could say to convince you to hang around.
So here is our family room. I'm just going to straighten up here a little bit and vacuum the couch really quick. The dogs are not allowed here, like I said, but it doesn't mean that their hair doesn't fly everywhere, because it does. So I'm just going to vacuum here really quick and fix all the pillows. I do have a lot of clothing that's on the side, as you see, that I needed to fold later. So that's what I'm going to be doing last. I just want to do this really quick. It's such a big couch, so when the pillows are a mess, it looks like a total mess in here. So wanted to do that first, and then I'm also going to wipe down the coffee table. It's very dusty on that table, especially the bottom side. And then vacuum the carpet here and all of the floor in here.
When you don't have to, there's so much that I'm still keeping to myself. Cause you don't listen, babe, but still you got me missing you. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. God, I'm sick of this waiting. You got me going crazy tonight. So why don't you come on over and be my somebody to love? Somebody to love, somebody to love, somebody. I need somebody to love. I need
Before I move on to cleaning the floor, I just wanted to dust and wipe down this entertainment center really quick, because it's been a while since I wiped this down. Usually I just dust this with the Swiffer duster, but I don't always like wipe this down, so I wanted to do that while I have the chance today.
I need somebody. I need somebody. I need somebody to love. Give me somebody, somebody to love. You had me at a low, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too.
You can ride all the blue. I wanna do what you want to.
We can leave and run away someday, someday.
I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you.
Yeah, so call me anytime that you need a favor. Call me anytime I can come and sit in you. Oh, oh. Call me anytime that you need a friend, and call me anytime when you're out of time. And you, I got you, and you got me too. We can always make it through.
What we do is what we do.
I can take you anywhere, somewhere. We won't be scared.
You will see me flying high. I'm staring into your blue eyes. We don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too. I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you.
Yeah, so call me anytime that you need a favor. Call me anytime.
So after 45 years of vacuuming the couches and the floor, I'm just kidding, you guys. It feels that way though. But yeah, after vacuuming the couch and the floor and doing all that, I am now going to be mopping the floor. Here, I'm just using my DIY cleaner. It's just water mostly, and then mixed with vinegar, a little bit of dish soap, and a little bit of baby oil just to give our floor a little bit of shine.
Call me anytime that you need a friend, and call me anytime when you're out of time. And you, I got you.
You got me, got me. You got me, got me. You got me too. Got me, got me.
I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need it too? 'Cause I got you.
And you got me too.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
I still have a lot of laundry waiting for me to do, you guys. I feel like I haven't even make a dent, and I still need to wash all of my clothes as well. But here I'm just folding everything that's already done. And this is pretty much it for this video, my friends. I hope you find this motivating and helpful. I hope I inspire you to get up and tackle your almost at home or your to-do list of house chore. Even though it's just a little bit of cleaning, get something done today. It's totally worth it. You can do it. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It's totally free, you guys. Turn your notification bell on so you wouldn't miss any of my future videos every single Friday. And thank you all so much for watching. I truly appreciate you and your time spent with me. I will talk to you all again on my next video. Bye!